Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Monday night. Welcome to our team up call. I'm Terry Luongo, and I'm broadcasting live tonight from the beautiful Oregon coast. And I am happy. And I'm really, and I'm not just blowing smoke here when I tell you that I am excited about this digital transformation. At first, I was like burying my head in the sand, going, please make it go away. Please make it go away. Please make it go away. Okay. And then I was like, a lot of people I'm thinking are like, what? There's change coming? Didn't even know there was change coming. And then some of us have been like, oh, it's the best thing since strawberry shortcake. And I'm now in that camp. I'm like, it's going to be the best thing since strawberry shortcake. So tonight is all about answering your questions. But a couple days ago, Holly Morris and myself recorded a 6-minute message. We're going to play that because I've realized that many people have not seen it. And by playing this 6-minute message, it's going to be enlightening, and some of your questions might already be answered. How does that sound? So if it's not clear, I'm going to ask you to turn your camera off because we're going to play a Vimeo through Zoom. Sometimes that's not the best formula. So Kathy, if you could go ahead and play that. And then while you're listening, you may have more questions that pop up. Hi, everybody. This is Terry Luongo, and I'm here today with my good friend, Holly Morris. And we are here to talk to you about the much awaited digital transformation that's going to happen very, very soon. All right. So I'm going to start off by saying, when you wake up Sunday morning, September 1st, you're going to wake up to a whole new Juice Plus world. It's going to be a whole new Juice Plus experience for you and every single one of our customers. So get excited. So here's the first thing that you need to know. The classic virtual office and the myjuiceplus.com, where we most navigate our business, is going to disappear. Don't panic, my friends, because what is going to replace it are 3 new platforms that are going to help us grow our business more effectively. So know that sometime during the day on September 1st, once the migration of information is complete, you're going to be able to view our new Juice Plus website. Guys, I've only seen snippets of this, but I'm excited. I'm excited because the visuals are beautiful. It's a captivating website. So just know that you're going to be able to send your customers and your prospects there, and they can browse and shop, and they can purchase effortlessly. Fewer clicks, okay? I mean, I'm saying few clicks. It's going to be so easy. And yet you can still create shops effortlessly from the new Juice Plus website that you can send prospects. So that has me so excited. All right, the next thing that we need to know is how is the customer experience going to be different? Because this is different. So Holly, could you share what we need to expect? Because we're customers too, for ourselves and our customers. Take it away.
Yes. So it's going to be a whole new experience for our customers. So also on Sunday, September 1st, another one of your emails is going to be an email that you're going to want to check to set up a new login for you, and each of your customers will need to create their new login as well. So this will be the platform that they will use to control all of their information now. Okay, so it is very important that we have correct and accurate emails for ourselves as partners in the company, as well as all of our customers. Okay, and so if they currently have a login with the partner portal, it will not work. So that email on September 1st will give them a new login and username to set up their own, right? Once they go into it, they'll create their own username and password, as we will, because we're customers too. So we'll all have a new customer login. And so customers will now begin to have complete control of their Juice Plus accounts. We will no longer be adjusting their ship dates. We will no longer be taking care of their credit cards. The customer and the company will need to do this together. But don't worry, we will not go away in taking care of them as their partner. We will continue to educate them, alert them when their shipments are going to go out, invite them to events, help them learn about new products, and just support them as we always have. So that part will not be changing at all. And on the new virtual office that Terry's going to tell about us about in a second, there's going to be new reports and things on there that will help us stay on top of that and have really even better customer care than we've been having in the past. So we've been waiting for this for a long time. I know it's going to be adjustments, but I think it really is going to be great once we all adapt to it. I think it's going to be less overwhelming for us. I think it's going to be more appealing to our new partners coming on board, that they don't feel that overwhelm of how do they keep track of all of their customers. It's going to free up our time to focus on new business growth versus just taking care of the current business that we have. And then we also get to focus on some really new and innovative, creative ways to love on our customers and make sure that they do continue to stay customers for life. So we get to let go of dealing with things like declined credit cards and payments and things like that, because the company is going to help us take care of those with our customers now. So I think it's really going to be great after we make that initial adjustment. So I'm really thrilled and excited about it. And Terry, now I'm going to turn it back to you because there's a third new adjustment that's going to be coming in addition to our new website that's going to be beautiful and fabulous. And like she said, so many less clicks. And then the new customer portal for ourselves and our customers. And then what is our third thing, Terry?
All right, Holly. Okay, so many of us have been asking for this for so long. Be prepared, because on Sunday, September the 1st, you're going to receive a second email from the company. And it's going to show you how to register and sign into our brand new back office. Yes, if you can see Holly clap, Holly is clapping. A brand new back office with real-time data. And that, my friends, is so significant, and we're so excited about this. Now, there will be all new reports available to us so that you will know, who's close to promotions in real time, right there, exactly what that person needs to be promoted. Automatic promotions, as soon as this new platform says this person, not only has the structure, and the qualifications for Partner Plus or QSC or Sales Coordinator, automatically they are going to be promoted. So these are just some of the things that are going to be available to us. So again, make sure that your email is correct at the home office so that you will get the information to sign into your customer portal and also sign up for this amazing new back office. Anything that you want to add about the back office, Holly?
I don't think so. I'm just super excited to have up-to-date real-time reports. It's going to be a game changer.
Right. And guys, just know there's a lot to learn. Holly's learning, I'm learning, but just know that we are doing it together. So here are our marching orders. Number one, if you have not done so already, reach out to every one of your customers to confirm their email addresses. Guys, I have been talking to customers like I never have in the past. Amazing conversations we are having, and a lot of them need to have their emails updated. It's unbelievable. So do that. The other thing, stay close to us. All right, we're all learning together, but stay close to us, okay? This coming Monday night, the 26th.
We can stop at Kathy.
Come participate. It's going to be a Okay, good. Vimeo worked through Zoom. I'm so excited. All right. Okay, so I was participating in a digital transformation call the other day. It was just for NMDs. And NMD by the name of Wendy McGlon put this digital transformation training together. And she was there. Her and a small team of partners kind of represent the field in helping the home office set up what's important for this transformation. And and I learned something so important from her. I learned a lot of things. The first thing that I learned is that what you receive on Sunday in terms of your customer portal and your back office, that's just basic information. It's almost like somebody ordering just the Duo to get started. Okay, it's just going to be the beginning of these new platforms. And what Wendy shared, because of these new platforms now, they're going to be able to create new content for these platforms and have it go into effect in like 24 to 48 hours. And she said, in the past, when the company was trying to write new data, new coding for whatever, it would take 6, 8 to 9 months for that to go into place. So what you're going to see when you open up, your portals is that it's just basic stuff. And over the next probably couple weeks, couple months, new information will be available to you and your customers. How does that sound? That gave me great peace of mind. All right. And the other thing that I have learned from many, many, many leaders is that if you have a customer who is, absolutely not able to, they sign in, they're always going to have to sign in and create their own portal. But if they're really stressing, they can share their password with you. Okay. I am going to train my customers to take care of it themselves, but I already have some customers that are going, oh my goodness, I'm scared to death. I'm going to help them. I'm going to manage them, but that is something that is available to us. So, all right, Q&A. Who wants to go first? Okay, somebody raised their hand down there. Okay, Abby, you go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Okay, Terry, this is what I've been hearing, and I wanted to kind of run it by you to see if I've been hearing it correctly. That if the email is not up to date, they will not receive that email on Sunday. When the new, option to create their account goes out. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, if the email is not correct, then they're not going to hear from the home office. But just know, even if the email is not updated, and even if they've not logged into their and created their portal, their product is still going to ship. So this is not going to affect shipment. Okay. And the other thing too is that, keep your email with your link. And so if you have a customer who, didn't get the email, we'll be able to forward our email to them. Look at everybody going, oh my gosh, this makes sense. We'll be able to forward our email to them and say, hey, this is all you need to do. Click, or they can always call the home office and the home office can send it to them. But you better believe I'm hanging on to my emails so that if I have a customer who didn't receive one because their emails are not correct, then I can forward my email to them and they can set up their new information that way. And what I'm seeing and what I've heard is that, once their customer portal is set up, they can shop, they can add, they can literally go shopping within their portal. Like, oh, hey, Terry mentioned the Luminate, I never tried it yet. Maybe I'm just going to click, because it's going to be so easy for them. So whatever orders they already have in the system, all that information is going to automatically transfer to their account as soon as they sign in.
So Terry, with regard to that, even though the email was generated to us, if we forward it to one of our customers, they can still use that link to set up their own portal.
Right. Your email, absolutely. You could forward that because it's just a link. It's going to be, they're sending the same link to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just going to be, Jerry, I think now, like you go to the customer login portion, it'll just be the customer login portion portal of this new website. So like anybody can from there create their account.
Good.
Yeah. So we'll have that. Anybody else? Who's next? Where's Mary Ann? Mary Ann?
Yes, okay, I'm here. Terry, what if you have customers that don't have email? I mean, this is reality. My mother-in-law has no computer, no email. I just take care of her Juice Plus for her. And I may have others too. I'm not real sure because I do text message a lot of people.
Well, you're still going to be able to notify them, and Kathy's got some answers here, but you're still going to be able to notify them that their shipment is going out. Okay, and then they could call the home office, or Kathy.
Okay, Marianne, you have, if you have been taking care of her orders, do you pay for it and everything else too?
No, I don't pay for it. I mean, she puts it on her credit card. Yeah.
Okay, you can put, because she's your mother-in-law, she's related to you and all of that. You can put in, if you handle everything else, you can put your email address on there. And then it will be inside of your account. That's separate from the back office. This is your account. I would only do this with a direct family member that you're handling everything for.
Okay.
And her information, you can have up to 5 different shipping addresses in there, and you can have multiple credit cards in there. So if her order can be just completely it will just go under your account.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Okay. I think. Okay.
And you know what?
Okay.
We'll learn how to do this as we navigate.
Right, but initially I would put, because it's your mother-in-law and she has no computer or anything else, because she's going to be the one that would have to call home office. You can't even call on her.
I can't call on her.
No.
On her behalf.
Oh, that's not good because I have to handle her order. I mean,
Okay, then put your email address. That's what I would highly recommend.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So just
And
get
Mary
that.
Ann, you'll want to do that before Sunday. You need to go in like
Yeah.
ASAP tonight and,
Okay.
and do it because once Sunday hits, you'll be,
Okay.
as they would say, SOL.
Okay. You mean, well, Sunday, September 1st, right?
That's a week. from-
Yes, I would do it. Well, yeah, I would do it before the weekend just to be safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Because
do it
that,
before Friday.
our, you know, our information is migrating over. That's why, all right, let's talk about reports. Kathy, talk about, I'm encouraging everybody to run a customer analysis and a preferred customer genealogy to have, because Kathy.
Okay, because we will not be having people's actual physical addresses in our back office. Also, it's going to take a little more time to be able to run full customer reports from our new back office. You will be able to find pieces of customer information in there, but you won't be able to find a report yet. It's going to be like the next report that's going to be coming out. But in the meantime, if you go in and if you need to run a customer genealogy report, that's one report. And the second one is either a customer analysis, or I just go to edit customer account, and then I click all the buttons I need to, and then I run it, and it gives me all of my customers, all of their orders, all of their order numbers, everything. I will have all of that as a resource.
Okay, so run that preferred customer genealogy. It's all on it's all in the old classic. It's so easy. And run the customer analysis from the.
And I'm here to help anybody run that if anybody
Yeah,
needs.
and just know, yes. So Kathy and I are going to be like watchdogs this week. So any questions, any concern, text us, call us, Voxer us. Okay, we're here. And the way I look at running, you know, the preferred customer genealogy is, you know, because we're baby boomers, you know, we love to highlight documents. We're going to be highlighting. All right,
Okay.
anybody else? Nancy, you have a question? Sue, hang on.
Yes, so I know we sent out the email. This is probably a dumb question, but I'm willing to take one for the team. So I know we sent out the email saying, you know, make sure your email is correct, but should we be sending something like you're gonna get, because I thought the email that was had gone out was kind of generic. And I can see customers going, oh, what? You know, kind of panicking when they get their email on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm telling everybody, I'm telling everybody we're launching our new digital transformation. So on Sunday, I'm texting this, I'm phoning this to people. So on the 1st, on September the 1st, just know, expect an email from the company. You'll have, it's going to be super, I tell them it's going to be super simple. Click, put in your email, put in your password, confirm your password, and your personal account will open up for you. So yeah, you got to let people know to expect this email that shows up on Sunday. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Linda Pimentel.
Will that email come from the Juice Plus company?
Yeah.
Is that what it'll say?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I have another question that's kind of, probably you may say it's out of order, but I have got one customer that loves the Luminate, but I have to order it for her every time. And she wants to know because she's older, wants to know if that will be going in September, if that will be on automatic reorder like her other products.
Not sure. Jen and Henry, our Luminate King and Queen, do we know?
Yeah, I heard they've said that they believe it will be on reorder, available to be on reorder in September, but if not, it'll definitely be October.
And they can always pick up
Because
the phone and call. They can just pick up the phone and call and order it themselves,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. But we all have
Company's always really good about,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of people that are waiting for it to become part of auto ship. So we'll monitor that. We'll monitor that. But that's a good question.
Okay.
Sue Christopherson.
Let me unmute myself. I have a customer, actually I have two customers that winter in Florida, and I have to always physically go in. Their credit card address never changes, but their physical ship to does, and it's like they'll let me know, oh, can you I'm running out, I need this. So a lot of times I expedite their order or hold it for them. And then I always have to make sure I've changed the address, and I have to physically go in and change it for ship to. Now, is there anything going to be accommodating that on this?
Yeah,
New
rest
program?
assured. I have like 6 customers that have 2 homes, and they toggle back and forth. And so yes, within their customer portal, they'll be able to put both of their addresses. Okay, and then this time it ships to Florida, next time it ships to Texas. That'll be available to them.
But they'll have to go in and physically select it for the next shipment.
Yes, yeah. And so we're going to have to help them manage that, So, and here's the deal: the more time that we spend within our own portals, our own customer accounts, we're going to learn. We're just going to learn as we go.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but that's going to be available. Dave.
First, thank you, Terry. Thank you very much for this time that you're taking in doing all of this. Is very, very helpful. Jerry, the question you asked, I want to appreciate, or that you asked clarification. And that was one of my questions. Could we forward that email? And we can. I called the back office. I called the business office this week and talked to some people there about all of this, and got some good information. And one of the things I was concerned about, can I call and still help my customers by calling directly on the line and giving their phone number? They tell me that will continue. So you can also still do it that way. That's what they tell me. And so that was helpful, because there are some people I'd like to be able to do that for. And I have been doing it for. The other thing I'd like to comment I'd like to make, I'd like to validate what you said last time, Terry. It's been fun calling people. And we've decided to call the people who used to be customers too, and tell them, hey, this is a new thing in Juice Plus. I don't know if you're still getting the emails or not, but I want you to know about this so you won't be surprised. And we just got one customer who came back today.
Yeah. Yeah, let's give it, because Dave, that's what I've experienced too.
Oh,
And the opportunity to talk about Luminate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've also been doing that. Also, he had a question about paying up front. I think they're still going to allow that.
Yeah,
I
I got,
understood.
thank you, Dave. I got confirmation on that too today. Yes. People will be able to pay in installments or pay in full.
Yeah, so both of those options are going to be there, which is a nice thing.
Yeah, because I had gotten some misinformation about that and I shared misinformation about that. So thank you for bringing that up. That's on my notes. Thank you. Tina, elders.
All right, had to excuse me, had to unmute. So, two questions actually. Can we forward the same partner email that we received to partners that maybe aren't very active and they're like, oh, I didn't see the email. Can we forward the same one we get for the back office?
Yeah, that's absolutely, because it's just a link.
Okay, perfect. And then do we know yet if orders that are put through that are like a quad order and the customer wants to separate out the ship mix, maybe they're overstocked on part of it, they're out of another portion. Do we know yet if we can, if customers can easily separate out that order?
Kathy, do you want to answer that? I'm seeing you shake your head. Yes.
Tina, yes, in that you can have multiple orders just like we do right now, and they can do that. They can have actually a pay in full, a one-time order on the same order that they can have the their usual monthly payments also. So yes, they can go in, they can actually, what they can do is they can cancel an order, they can make 2 orders out of it. They can do all of those different kinds of things inside their shop.
Okay, so easier to manipulate things than they are now, I guess.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Okay.
They're going to be, it's going to be very different.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's, yeah, and that was a good question. One of the things that we didn't talk about, and I neglected to say it on that short video, is your URLs that you're using right now. You know, jerry.moran@juiceplus.com. That does not go away. That is going to be your URL. That will not change. Okay. And that saves us all a little bit of angst right there. But I can't wait to see what our own personal Juice Plus websites look like. You know, yes. Dave, did you want to say something?
Yes, the other information I got when I called the other day, the person voluntarily offered to me, she said, I have seen the back office. It's amazing, she said.
Yeah, no. So when we get done here tonight, we're going to play, the company has a video, a 5-minute video about the back office that we're going to run. And for some of us, really only the first 2 or 3 minutes are the information that we need. For those of us that lead big teams, then, you know, it gets a little bit more in depth. But again, it's right on our hub. And we're going to talk about the hub here in a minute. Mary Ann, your hand is still up. Do you have a question, honey? No, you're good?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
On the customers, I have a handful of customers that have a shipment every 2 months because it's couples. And do we have to do anything, or is it automatically going to change to 4 months?
It's going to be an automatic.
Perfect.
And they're still paying the same amount of money. But instead of having products shipped every 2 months, they're going to have, you know, double the amount ship every 4 months. The payment is still the same. They're just going to get more. And I'm like you. I have a list of about 10 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
Sue,
problem.
Kathy?
They have already received an email. They received an email last week alerting them to that change.
I have 3 customers that never even saw it. You know, they were like, oh, what? Sue?
Yeah, again, you said the URL doesn't change. I have business cards printed, and they're actually so old they say www. And that so do I need to get new business cards?
Go ahead, Kathy.
No, you don't, unless you have Tower Garden on that. Tower Garden is going to be totally separate now. But but other than the www, no, everything is that front load page is the same.
Good question, Sue. Good question. Michael Trull, do you have a question?
Yes, Terry. What happens to the customer that does not have the email? There's no way the company's going to notify them because all there is a phone number.
Mhm.
So their order is going to continue. How are we going to know when their order is shipping again? Are we going to be notified still? And we'll have to reach out to them?
Yeah, well, all your reports, right, when the new platform lands, the alerts will not be there yet. This is what Wendy McGlon was saying. If you're operating out of, myjuiceplus.com or the old classic, I mean, I live by those alerts. This is who's
Yes.
shipping in the next 10 days.
Right.
Initially, that will not be there. That does not mean that it's not going to be there down the road, but initially that will not be there. That's why you're going to run a preferred customer genealogy. Okay, so you'll know when they're shipping. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
And if they
because-
need to adjust something, then they can call the home office.
now what happens if I have probably 3 or 4 customers who will not call the home office? They call me, they want me to take care of it. What do we do then?
Well, I think somebody just said that we'll try. Okay, we try calling the home office and see what the home
Okay.
office. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I called the home office and they told me, the old distributor support people, and they told me that that will continue because I have two customers I do that with. So we'll be
Right.
able to call and say, here's their phone number. Could you please send it out now?
Okay.
All right.
And so if they have no email, they're not going to be notified, but their orders will continue to go out.
No, it's up to you to notify them. Yes, but their order will still
Will
go
continue
out.
to go out. Okay.
Right.
And
Right.
Michael, don't you think that they would have a son or a daughter or a brother or a sister that might have an email address that they could use?
No.
Kathy's shaking her head no. Why, Kathy?
No.
No, because then that order is under that email address. It's not under the customer themselves. So
But
they're
it was
better
the-
off working with the home office than
Mm-hmm.
to creating something that's not valid for them to have proper access to.
Navigate. Yeah. And
Yeah, I just-
too, I've got customers that are just adamant. Nope, not doing email. Okay. We're not going to let you go away. You're not going to get off Juice Plus because you're adamant about this. We'll figure something out. Okay.
The
Okay.
other piece too, what you could do if if home office becomes adamant that they can't make a change, if you call, you can always 3-way them in. Their customer can be on the phone and you can 3-way them in and let them talk. I mean, we've got the capabilities, us distributors.
Yeah.
I did finally get an email address from our CPA who has never given us one in over 20 plus years. And because I called and they told us that he can opt out of any promotional emails.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just got an email from my brother. He's been on the product for 28 years. He just shared his email with me.
So they can opt out of any promotional follow-up emails and only get emails about their orders going out.
Yeah, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. Judy, do you have a question, honey?
Well, I just saw on Voxer that Candace Corson said she tried to get into the hub to see what you were talking about. She said, I couldn't get into the hub, she says. And then she said, when I went out, I can't even log into my virtual office anymore. So I'm waiting till September 1st. I'm just telling you, she just said that on Voxer. She can't get.
I just put in a brand new customer today, Judy.
No, I mean, this very minute. She just said this now.
Okay, yeah, no, I've been in
Here's the
the
thing.
back office all day. Go ahead, Jen.
Yeah.
You know, it's just technology, guys. The sun's gonna rise and the sun's gonna set. And the thing about it that I love the most is everyone, all of these, granted, people there are gonna be the vast minority, like by 0.1% won't have emails. Okay. It's not, it's what you focus on is what expands. And if we just keep thinking, oh my gosh, we can't, that's going to get worse. The way I look at it is like this. Okay. We have been distracted by babysitting our customers. It's very different. Good customer care. Yes, it's taking care of their orders. Yeah, that's important, but that's not really good customer care. Good customer care is finding out why are they on Juice Plus? What are they hoping to experience? Getting them more information, finding out if there's a family member that could benefit from this. Finding out, I had a conversation with a former customer today. You can't believe the financial mess they're in. And, you know, so having those conversations when you have the bandwidth to have that kind of conversation, because you're not just swamped with, oh my gosh, I got to cancel her capsules and switch her health study to gummies because kids aren't swallowing the cat. I mean, when you're just not doing that stuff, that frees up all of this emotional energy and time for you to spend on other stuff like getting to know your customers, asking them powerful questions so that they might see a way to take a look at our business.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people here were actually at Stone Mountain 16 years ago when the company said, oh, we've got this, we've hired a new person.
We're gonna do the
so hip and mod, and he came out and he said,
Judy was there. I'm just trying to
we're
see
gonna
who else.
be
Jerry, you were
so
probably
hip. Everybody's gonna know what we're doing. Everybody's gonna want to do it too. And I remember being just like, when, you know, it was already years that the thing was, you know, off the rails. Talk about at the well. I mean, we have been at the well for quite a while with this technology.
Yeah.
And it's just so gotta go, because we cannot keep going down the same road. I mean, and I will say that there's several things that haven't been mentioned tonight. One of which is, for example, on our former reports, we have people who show up on our customer in analysis that literally have been dead for 20 years.
Yeah, and they still show
And
up.
they still show up.
Canceled order.
And, you know, yes, I'm going to get a copy of the last runs before things go away. But after the first, you're only going to see people on your customer reports that have been active somewhere in the last 12 months.
Yeah.
If it's before that, they're not going to be on that report. So I'm going to keep track of some of the people that are off because they got so backed up because they were on 2 installments and their wife stopped and they kept getting the 2 boxes and they just got really backed up, and now they're off reorder, but they need to come back on. Those are people to track. But the other thing is, you know, this isn't going to be a particularly pretty thing in terms of having what we're all familiar with just go away with a switch. I think that's going to happen. But what they've also said is that it could be up to 12 hours before the new system is actually fully automated and ready to go. So Sunday morning, have a good breakfast. Just relax.
Take the day off.
Hug your family.
Just
you know,
take Sunday off.
Call it the Lord's Day. Just enjoy life, because this is just going to be a process.
Yeah.
And all orders, apparently anything that came in between the 20th and the 31st of this month will not show in the new system until after maybe the 10th.
Yeah.
So again, we're going to be paid on it this month. You don't need to worry about that, but it won't be visible until the 10th or so. That's what they've been saying. So just,
I'll just
enjoy
share,
life.
we coach with Richard Brooke and we absolutely love him. And his mantra is the tech is always challenging, but the opportunity is worth it. And you just have to embrace that. It's just technology. Keep paper notes. I mean, I still keep a paper notebook. Just call your customers, have a nice conversation with them. I know exactly.
Yeah.
This is my day. I do everything on our app. And everything is high tech and awesome on our app, but I still write it down on paper because my brain just sometimes can't find stuff in my app. So it's going to free us up to spend time doing what we need to be doing. We just need to be telling the story. That's all we need to be doing. How many times are you telling the story? Invite people to hear your story. How many times are you inviting people to hear the story? And the tech will take care of itself. And the people who want this will keep getting it.
The
The
orders
people
are
who
going to be
don't,
accurate.
like Camelia just posted, she's got someone, no email, no family, no cell phone, no anything. They're just happy to have their Juice Plus come every 4 months. And that's awesome. That's
There
what
you
we're
go.
after.
And
Find more of those.
They've also do, I believe, to people who have a lot of Amish
Mm-hmm.
are really considering having the cell phone be another unique identifier, but again, not out of the slot.
Right.
Not right away.
It
No.
might happen down the road, but
But how many of us have a huge percentage of our business that's in the Amish community? You know,
I don't.
It's
Some,
just-
a lot of, some
but
people.
some
do.
people do, but I guess it's just what you focus on.
I have a customer base out of the Hasidic Jewish community.
Right,
Mhm.
So same thing. So yeah, those conversations are totally different.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
All right.
it's small.
It is
But
small.
get ready
All
to
right,
send the
so-
rockets off because
Yeah.
it's going to be exciting on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Okay, Judy, do you have
music.
something you wanted to say before we say goodnight?
By the way, Candace couldn't get in, but I did get in the hub. But Janet told us to write 5 reports, to print out 5 reports when they were talking this. Wendy McGunn. She said
Right.
5 reports, not just 2, remember? So she said, you know, the downline growth and PVC report, the 12-month analysis, the order analysis, customer analysis, and customer genealogy. She said you need all 5 of those.
That's
what-
if you're a national marketing director in your
Okay.
growing team. The average person who is a partner plus, a QSC, even a sales coordinator, they don't need that.
Okay,
That message was for national marketing directors.
okay.
Yeah, and QNMDs. Yes. Okay. There you go.
Terry, you want me to real quick show where to go in the hub to find a lot of answers?
Yes, please show us that. Okay.
Okay, when you go into the hub, or you go into myjuiceplus.com.
It's still
log
there.
in. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is click on Juice Plus Hub.
See now, Kathy, it is so blurry. We're going to have to figure this out.
Okay. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see, but yeah.
Digital transformation training guides. Click here. Simple, simple.
Yeah.
Now, the most important thing, what we were going to show, but go through all of these different Q&As, please. But what's real important here is there is a video that will show you about the back office. And let me just do a quick. Okay, so here it is. And we aren't going to watch it right here, right now, but
And
there is
hold it just a second. All right, so we're going to run this, guys. Again, most of you, some of it is about, you know, those of us that are leaders who are building organizations. So just know that might be too much information for some of you. That's okay. We will meet next Monday night, even though it's a holiday weekend. All right, we're going to get together. We're going to do this again. Because I know that next Monday night you will have questions. All right, so stay put, stay tuned, and let me make sure anybody else have a final comment to make before we say goodnight and watch this video.
Appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, Jerry.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm excited. I'm all about growth, and I'm all about mindset. So Jen, thank you for saying that. I think this is going to be transformational. All right, here comes this video, guys. It's on your hub. Peace and blessings. I'm not going anywhere. You know how to get a hold of me.
Business chat. Snapchat, it shows you where your business is at. Promotional tracking, 40%. High, National Market Director. These are your qualification widgets tracking your progress. Element. Your orders will be displayed here.
Dave, can you please mute yourself?
And just like that, thank you for plugging in. And if anybody wants to share the 6-minute video that I did with Holly and you don't have it, if you want to send that to your partners, just let me know. I'll make that available to you because I think it's kind of a simple directive that most partners are looking for. Yes, it is exciting. All right. Okay, guys, I'll see you next Monday night. Have a great weekend. And Jen and Henry, hang on. I want to visit with you guys. And Kathy, don't go. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Peace and blessings, everybody.
Thank-